Hey guys, Bleach here, live in the dark like old times. Figure I'd go live for you guys for a half hour to an hour, even if none of you show up or asleep right now because of the work week. This is the only time frame I could find to go live. Kind of a night owl. I'm just watching a commercial, that JB Weld stuff that I could never get to work, and wound up, it was on the TV, we wound up using a U-clamp to hold that big stamper together, and it's working so far. I've been mowing with it, the transmission gears grind a bit, so I'm not sure. I may, there's four stampers in the garage. When I got near done, it's going to be a video of it. I'm finishing up. Um, I ran into some problems. I have to fab up some stuff, but I'll show you. I don't want to talk too much about it to spoil it. But I will say those you will run into those problems with those 12 horsepower China carbs you got on eBay. That's all I got to say. You have to fabricate some stuff to make it work, because China can only do so much with those carbs. I mean, they can replicate it best as they can, and sometimes they don't replicate it. Or it could be something I bought that was fabricate something to make it work. But oh well, it'll work. Um, worked on that today. Had roofers here. They finished the roof, what they could do. Um, so you'll be hearing them in the background of the video here. Hearing them the new video. I bought a weed trimmer. I haven't showed you guys that yet. Uh, it'll be in the video with the stamper I worked on. One of those push more weed trimmers. It needs a muffler and a carburetor. The carburetor is missing the bowl. So what I want to do is take one of the bowls off my snowblower carbs I got kicking around, because we had a lot of those snowblowers at one point, and try to clean that carburetor. Not totally rebuild it, but clean it and see how it fronts. I may try to take the jets out of it. I don't have much luck doing that. This last time I did that, uh, carburetor ran like shit, but maybe because that carburetor was already too far gone. And the muffler, where it mounts, is wobbled. I wish some people would watch me. I was just joking with the title, but the muffler is wallowed out from the muffler shaking while running. The bottom hole for the small muffler is got to be tapped, and have Ray help me with that. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm just watching Archer. I'm getting bad sleepy. I don't think I will fall asleep on this. Hopefully not. I've been up since 7 in the morning, and I got up 6:30 yesterday. Put the roofers. So we'll just have to see where the night takes us. Hope all is well with you guys. Archer's pretty funny. I try to catch it when I can. And it figures they got the same one on there I seen on there last time it was on, and such is life. I tell you, I've been doing good fixing some of the mowers that neighbors want me to do. I finally got enough confidence to do it. More experience and confidence. Ray wants me to fix the stamper he's got over there. I gotta do that next or one of these days. Um, what else am I gonna say? I don't know. I gotta see what I'm doing with that Kawasaki dirt bike too. I'm running out of stuff pretty much to say, guys. I wish some of you guys would just come in here and chat with me, but you probably got to in bed, got to get up for work and stuff. And I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I will I can't even talk. Almost have 1,200 subscribers, which is pretty cool, and I appreciate you guys for watching and sharing the videos, the likes, the comments, whatever you can do. I know a lot of you guys don't have the time to comment on every video because you watch multiple videos on YouTube, and some people are better at their YouTube niche than others, and some people really know how to conversate better than some others. You know what I mean? So's gonna get eaten by a tiger. It looks like. Oh man, I just finished watching the Simple Joys live. It was pretty good. I haven't seen those two in a while. They're usually on earlier, but YouTube had a problem. They had to be on late. But I'm gonna probably go in about 10 minutes. So just talk a little bit more, guys. Even if you're not watching, you'll probably still watch this live. I'm gonna change the live description to something else. Maybe some of you guys will come in here. I was trying to. I got the live description. What's wrong with this live funny stuff? I think. But I'm gonna change it. Just want to talk to you guys. That'll be better. Let's see if I can get to it better. Hopefully we can find my screen. I just gotta find the comments, guys. Stand for comments. Of course, my knee's cramping up. I've been doing the treadmill at the Y lately for like just this video is unavailable. I don't understand what's going on. We even live? What is YouTube doing? This isn't good. I even think it's working. Something wrong. Oh, this isn't good. It's not showing the video. Hold on. I don't even think I'm live because it's not even working. Something wrong with YouTube. Just see here. Alright, now it's working, guys. This is a little glitch. Yeah, lately I've been having panic attacks lately, and they seem to be getting worse. And I honestly thought about going to the store to get a can of beer or something just to try to calm down, and that's not a good idea because I don't drink hardly. And I thought about asking the doctor if I could get like medical marijuana or something, or just something. That essential oil stuff. I put it up my nose. I got it at the Walmart. I can't find it at the moment, of course. Here it is. Yeah, they don't even have this kind at Walmart anymore. They're like, it's like gone. They got other stuff, but this helped. I put it up my nose, kind of burnt inside of my nose, and it helped me calm down just the scent of it. So I guess it does help. better than alcohol. And as I get older, lack of sleep, insomnia, stress of working on stuff other than mine, and just worrying that I can't fix it, or if I do fix it, they'll be mad. Um, Plus the guy wants me to work on some his ATVs over there, and I don't know. I kind of agreed to it. Hopefully he knows more than I do, and he might, cause he buys them. He must know something. Um, I don't want to tell you too much about it because it's kind of his business, but they probably won't be in the video. Maybe they will. 'Cause, I don't know. I guess it's okay. One of the engines runs and leaks oil, like out the crankcase. So I don't know how to do that, but I know how to take stuff apart, put it back together. With the assumption of like rebuilding engines, I haven't done that before, but I probably could do that now if just by paying attention and looking at how things go. And if I had one of those compression tools, like to compress the valves or something, I can semi rebuild an engine. Basically, leave the valves attached and put stuff in, I believe. I just never tried. I mean, it's just easier to unseize or get an engine running, guys. I did it probably at 11:30. Gonna start watching mowers and blowers video, and the panic attacks. I didn't usually have trouble breathing, but this morning, last night I did. It's just getting weird. Um, never used to bother me, just worry too much and stuff and stress. I don't know. Getting older, I guess. Who knows? It hurts my back so much. Just put that carburetor on it to sit down on the ground and do it, and then get back up. I tell you right now, I think my blood pressure's up because the room's kind of spinning. I take blood pressure stuff, and I think it's because I'm tired. Because I'm not used to doing these in the dark, and it's just weird. Plus, like you know what I mean? Like we weren't meant to be staring like at computers and stuff with our eyes. Like we don't know what the effects of our bodies are on it. I mean, there's in the settings and the Windows 10, you can turn down the light on your computer and put it on the sleep mode. I forgot how to do that. I did it on my old computer. I haven't done it on this one. But basically, it changes the light on your computer so you can fall asleep like watching your movie or something. It's just easier on your eyes. It goes the night mode, but I think that feature should just automatically be able to engage on your computer. You think about all these TVs and stuff are brighter than what we had when we were growing up. It can mess up your eyes. Eyes are precious. What you see with I I should not say this. I would take I love music, and as much as I love music, I would take being deaf over being blind. As I love the world. I love seeing the world, and I think the world is beautiful. And I guess I bought a ASL program on the internet. It's called the ASL app. It's $10, and you learn everything in sign language that you need to communicate with people that are have hearing problems. It's not really a problem per se, but you know what I mean. Stuff happens. We're only human, and we're all the same. No one's really different. We all have our problems, our stresses. We all cry. We all bleed. We all love or families, or sometimes they just don't get along with their family, or who knows. Everybody is human, and some people are awful, if you know what I mean, like the people you see on Dateline or and stuff, or the news or whatever. But mostly, I believe everybody's good. Like that country song, I believe most people are good. A new one. Um, I usually do better with you guys on Saturday. It looks like you guys seem to be liking the mower videos lately. They're averaging about 50 views, and um, I'll film that weed trimmer when I can. I may film Ray tapping the bolt, but uh, he got upset last time I filmed. I think I thought I'm in a bad time or something. He was yelling from what you saw or something. I think it upset him because people worried he was dead or something, and he fears that himself. And I told him people were asking that, and I should have said that. Sometimes everybody does this, but some more than others. I say shit I shouldn't say, and it gets me into trouble sometimes. And other times I say stuff that's really kind and from the heart and what matters. Uh, I may film if he's in a good mood. It'd be a good idea to show you guys how to tap a muffler bolt. Most people don't know how to do that. I don't know if there's any videos on it on YouTube or what. God, I already seen this. Why can't they show one I haven't seen? The animation is really good on Archer. I wonder if there really is like like parallel realities and stuff, or like basically your reality is based from on your personality and your thoughts and your feelings and how you want to go about your life and anything. Your future could change just like that, get better or worse. It's up to you to make a plan for your life or whatever you want to do. And then I watch a lot of anime and cartoons and stuff, and then you get like thinking it's like the Stephen Hawking's theory on the multiverse. Like, what if there's like a universe where the cartoon world is freaking real, the anime world, and you start watching this shit, you're like, yeah, I'm just kidding and speculating, but you watch this shit, you're like half awake and you're like talking to the damn cartoons in your sleep and dreaming about them. It's crazy. And sometimes when you leave the TV on, you hear it when you're like half awake and you dream about the shit on the TV, and it's kind of great. But what I like about my TV is that I'm being appropriate here, guys. I'm trying to be more real than not tell the dirty joke thing. But it shuts off, and so does the cable box. It's great. Not like the old days where it'd be on all night. Tube TV, you risk it. Your chicken wings or your sodas or something. You leave on top of the TV, the big tube ones. But spill on the TV and go inside there and catch fire or something. I'm just joking, but I had one of those wooden cabinet floor model TVs. I love that thing. I used to sit on the floor, watch cartoons and stuff, and then when I got older, sit on a couch and stuff. Oh my god, it was a great TV. Sadly, when I got old during my teenage years, it did the most fantastic thing. It started turning on and off by itself. It would turn on, turn off. I don't know what the hell was wrong with it. It pissed me off. I can't even talk. I'm spitting shit. I'm thirsty and shit. I'm salivating. But that was just weird there. But it just upset me because I really love that TV and it just had a lot of fond memories watching stuff on it. And then now we got these LED TVs and stuff, and now we watch stuff on our phone. Years like back years ago, they had those huge projection TVs. You still see them online. They work and they're free because no one wants them anymore. But now you watch like TV on a screen this size, I can't get the Spectrum app to work on my phone, but I can get it to work on the tablet and the laptop, which is great. That stamper that I'm working on in the garage is heavy. I nearly fell over lifting it today. I think I'm kind of losing my strength because I've been working out and fat and strength or whatever. But plus that lack of sleep is sucking away my strength. Getting up early. Plus it might be a different one that I encountered, heavier than usual than the other ones. You're not really supposed to lift stamp or something like that with a bad back. A lot of people have bad backs. Like asking Jim Jackson how the hell do I lift it to work on it. Most people got like come alongs and stuff. They're hoisting on the rafters of their garage. My garage wouldn't support lawnmowers, so it probably cave in, sadly. Otherwise, I would do that. But there's ways around things. You can use one of those things that you hoist an engine out of the car, the chain. I think people tell me they do that. I never tried it myself. I'm just used to hoisting stuff up in the air, guys. Probably gonna go in a minute. I'm getting sleepy. I think my lack of sleep, or I'm just changing and stuff, or I don't know. I just feel sleepy a lot lately. Like I'm just burnt out. Just too much stuff. Found a video like advice like what to do when you feel burnt out. A lot of it is trying to get plenty of sleep. I never do. Insomnia and stuff. What can you do? We get 6 hours at the most and 5 hours sometimes. Trying to get comfortable, and my mine's like an overdrive because of the stuff. You know the stuff I have with the bipolar stuff. But, yeah, I'll be all right though, guys. Sometimes I've been going to sleep earlier, like at 11, and wake up like at 9 or something. So my sleep pattern's not the same. It's like on and off. Like I stay out with the other nights. I catch up on my sleep. I'll try to make as many videos as I can this summer and this fall. So I think the Carhartt's fine. I washed it. Thankfully, the old 80s Maytag washer didn't take the zipper off of it, which I was worried about because it's done it to my other coats. Plus, it's ripped some of my clothes. That was great having those old cast iron washers in the 80s. They rip your clothes apart. And it's still going. I put belts on it and it still goes. Archer's such a cool show though. I keep forgetting I'm not young anymore. I still feel and think the way and even dress the same way as I did in my 20s and maybe even high school. And I'm like, that's the way I'm comfortable dressing. That's the way I was always comfortable. Like the shorts I wear, and like the shirts I wear and stuff, like with aliens or the Avengers or comic book related stuff. And that's what I'm comfortable in. And I don't know if I'm supposed to change when I get in my 50s and I'm still wearing shit like that. I don't know. I just like your clothing is like your skin, basically, and how you express yourself is what you wear. I know a lot of the clothing you're wearing, people see it, and then you kind of want to dress and feel the same way based on how they feel. All these storms are sad lately, these wildfires. Oh my god, Aaron's the Rent-A-Center commercials got a commercial. They're trying to prey on people that lost their stuff, and in storms. Like, oh, it'll be okay. You can rent it. We won't. You can rent some shit, and if there's a storm, we won't be mad if it gets broken or something. Hey, how long have you been here? I was gonna go in a minute. I'm really tired. I've been having fucking panic attacks lately. I tell you. I don't know why. It's probably age and lack of sleep and stuff. Why the hell's Family Guy on now? Oh, it's a freaking promo. Yeah, I had that for years. It's from the Bleach anime. I don't even remember how I put that icon on there. It was so long ago. It was back in the old YouTube algorithm or something. It's probably a YouTube video that shows you how to do it. Yeah, Symbol Joyce was a ride. I was trying to tell some jokes, and I wasn't at my best to tell the good jokes I usually tell. And I don't know. I don't think they were really were in the right mood for my jokes. They were trying to do their trivia and stuff. Grant Collette there. I noticed Grant's got a new tattoo with Collette there, which is cool. He's lucky he found her though. He's not alone. It's probably easier to. I don't know if I should put it like this, but maybe like not like where I am, but maybe like in other countries, people are not so judgmental of other people, and it's just easier to meet somebody. I don't know, but I still hang out with who I talk to and stuff, and yeah. But I don't know. Just put, putting together mowers and stuff. It's so much fun. Even one of my girlfriends I talked to, even telling you a series of these people that watching this found me a mower. And then it turned out that the carburetor was bad and all of it was plastic and probably made out of old credit cards or something. I liking the mowers. It's funny. I'm lucky that the spark plug was loose in that string trimmer I bought, that push mower string trimmer I bought, like with wheels, like a handheld weed whacker where you're breaking your back, and that's something that can push. I don't know if you caught what I was saying. It needs a carburetor and a muffler. And the muffler's wallowed out. It has to be tapped. If Ray's in a good mood, I'll probably show him how he taps that. And we put a bolt and make the muffler work. Muffler's really small on it. I don't even know what those weed whacker trimmers use as a muffler. There's one that may fit on eBay, but I'm not even sure. I was thinking to just try and rip a muffler off an old weed whacker to see if it's compatible. Yeah. I just been stressed out lately. I'm tired. Getting old. 10 years, I'll be 50. Will even YouTube exist then? YouTube's really a young person's game, with the exception of Angry Grandpa. Sadly, Angry Grandpa passed away of cirrhosis of the liver last year. He was a big drinker, and he also had skin cancer too, and he was funny. And they staged it, but at first it was real what he was doing, and then he knowing where he was, the wheels are turning. It's like, hey, this is something I could do to make a living for retirement. So why not? Because this entire country is about to be up to its tits in U.S. Marines. It's hard making a living on YouTube. Now they don't even want you to swear on there, sadly. They're trying to control what you say and do, be more politically correct. And I'm not swearing too much on here, telling really dirty jokes, because I didn't put adult humor on here or anything. Hey, Gypsy, you made it. I wish I could have a lawn business. I thought about even getting a truck and a trailer someday, but I'm getting older now, so who knows if that's in the cards, as they would say, like with tarot cards or future cards. But using the snappers to mow it or something. But what am I supposed to do? Get like 5 guys and do lawns or something? Yeah, it is impossible to make a living on YouTube. There's a kid that I watched before. He used to be Beavis and Butthead. 3D Machines. Pug Life helped promote him, and he got like 3 million subscribers now, and he's doing really well at it. And I'm surprised. He even surpassed one Pug Life, his mentor there that was helping him, which is kind of awesome. I don't even know what happened to Redneck Rickham. I really liked watching that guy. I thought he was funny. I miss watching those lives he did where he had the music and stuff. And maybe it was just me, but I was like kind of out of it. I just needed that to watch. Sadly, I don't watch One Pug Life anymore. Just I can't find the time to watch other YouTube videos besides mine, and I'm trying to. And I mean, some people are filming like an hour lately. I mean, my video was 45 minutes, and I've been enjoying mowers and blowers. That Chinese American guy, I learned a lot from him just watching how he does things. And everybody has their own way of doing things when they work on stuff. Like me, I like grabbing onto the. It wasn't the float needle; it was the thing that holds the float on the pin. I like taking it. I always found that I drop the damn thing or I lose it or something. So I don't just take a piece of vice grips, pinch it on there, and then you don't lose it. You can drop it to a magnetic tray. I wish I could go on a summer vacation. Probably just gonna stay here. I have hopes of getting a pool someday and getting the neighbor girl naked in it, but I doubt that's gonna happen. That was a slip. I shouldn't have said that. Who knows? There's a lot of neighbor girls around. You don't know which one it is, so it doesn't matter. I had a pool years ago. It was a lot of fun and friends swimming it and stuff. I miss it. How do you think the fence is up? That was a joke, Gypsy. That kind of did happen years ago, and it kind of didn't, but who knows? I keep thinking my computer's a touch screen. I'm tired. This shit kind of helps though, sniffing it, sticking it up your nose. It's at Walmart. They don't even really have that kind anymore. Yeah, I know I'm repeating shit. I'm just saying stuff in case people missed it. But I just gotta concentrate on what's there. I need to not buy any more shit, fix the shit I have, not taking too much other shit. Because there's a lot of mowers and stuff in the yard, people are gonna think that I'm hoarding this stuff, that it's actually mine. What I want to do is I don't want to sell that big snapper. I want to get the other two out of the garage and sell them. The one I used that one year that's painted funny, and the one that I picked up that MCs, I want to sell that one. I'm putting that Honda engine on one of the snappers. I'm gonna get a carburetor for it, see if that'll run. And I just want to do simple things to make pull start engines for now. And then maybe I'll get another snapper and I'll use that 5 horsepower Briggs pressure washer and get a carburetor for that and use it. I just want to cut my time in half, not really wire stuff up, even though I know how to do it. And now that I'm just keeping that big mower, I'm just gonna choke. I choke it with a spring. I hold the choke open with a spring and I hook it onto the gas line. Hence why it was leaking gas one day, which I didn't film. I put one of those clamps on there like you would use on like a radiator hose with a screw clamp. Oh, you can get those at dollar stores. They're not hard to find. They're expensive at Tractor Supply. They want like $3 or $4 for those clamps. Sometimes you go to an auto parts store, if you're lucky, they'll sell them to you like 10 cents or $1.08 sometimes, depending where you go. Yeah. You know how much property I own, how hard it is to cut, how backbreaking work, and plus, remember the hell that we were doing was right that big huge hill with the weeds. I thought the weed trimmer that would help. Uh, I'm trying to learn as much sign language as I can, and then I want to get bilingual and learn Spanish and other languages. I mean, the rate we're going with what's in the White House, we have to learn Spanish at least, because as it's mostly English and Spanish what's here and stuff, and probably other languages too. Probably 20, 40, 50 years, maybe 60 years from now, Arabic is probably going to be mandatory in schools because we're probably going to make amends to those people, just like what we did with the Japanese and stuff back then, and Vietnamese people and Koreans when we had those wars. I just sick of the way this world works, all this bullshit. You have to escape and watch a freaking cartoon or stuff. I was so panic attacky today. I almost went and bought a beer just to try to calm down and yeah. Thought about getting medicinal marijuana, but I think they take the stuff out of it that gives you the high, and I just don't know what the answer is, and I don't think anyone really does. I don't think these doctors that give you these pills know the answer if it's going to help you or not, and they just try to balance you out, even with any kind of illness like with cancer or anything. What are you writing here? Let me see. Uh, yeah, I'm good at what I do. Sometimes today, I was just cursing and swearing in the garage. I'll tell you what's going on. The China carb isn't correct. It doesn't look like any carb I've ever seen that goes on a 12 horsepower, let alone an 8 horsepower. And the housing does not even fit on it. So, and neither does the bolts. So I'm looking for the bolts that go in there. I found 3 of them that hold those carburetor housings on those old 80s engines. Then I found one small one. And then I'm like, it's not screwing in there. Why doesn't it fit? And I'm thinking, like, what kind of Mickey Mouse shit is this? They made the carburetor wrong, but they made it enough so it would run because they didn't give a shit. So I have to take. I found out what size it was. It had a bolt. It's the same size as a freaking muffler bolt, which is funny. Like a bolt that would go in a muffler in the Briggs engine, like one this size. So I have to get one about this size to go in there. And I was taking a file to make the little rectangular, triangular filter housing, like the box that holds those foam filters in it. There's already one from a previous engine I'm going to use. It's not too dirty, and I'm going to save the good new filter I bought for something else. And then I was like taking a chainsaw file and filing it out. I didn't really show what I was doing in the video because I didn't want to record what the roofers were doing. They were talking, and I don't know. I think it was good. Yeah, I hope it is. Oh, you're the one that had Spanish as the first language. I forgot. Yeah. I with YouTube, I just want to broaden my horizons, and I think even people are coming to my channel for India, like Hindu people, because they love the anime stuff, and I'm surprised. I'm like, hey, how'd you find me? I'm like, oh shit, I'm putting this shit on the internet, so yeah. I think you should be able to swear on YouTube. I really do, but there should be separate places on YouTube, and things should be censored. Like my channel's not really for kids, but I regret that. I should have made my channel family friendly, which I really should have done. But with my mind, I like to say stuff and say things that is just funny. they get a laugh, even if it's like derogatory or just like dirty. And some people just don't like that kind of thing. This one woman liked my video and she commented, "Why don't you have a belt for your pants or something?" And yeah, that's happened there. I did that for comedic effect before, and someone, I won't say who, has suggested I get the belt with the two holes, and I'm like, oh, there it is at the freaking Walmart, and the belt hides the ass crack best as it's ever had. Everybody has that problem. There's not one person that doesn't have that. Even though Dan Aykroyd did that as a joke on the old Saturday Night Live in the '70s. Don't ask me how I know that. I know a lot about pop culture TV knowledge. I'm almost 40. It's not like they haven't showed old Saturday Night Lives on the TV before. Back when Comedy Central started, that's all they would show on there is old Saturday Night Live. And then they didn't know what to do with Comedy Central. They had stand-up shows on there and stuff. And finally, they got to the point where Comedy Central had enough money where they were making money off those rerun shows, and then they could produce their own content shows. And this is before YouTube. I don't even know how to fix lawnmowers. We wouldn't even know how to do any shit if it wasn't for YouTube and learning from other people. That's what YouTube is. You go to YouTube, you find something. Some people are more visual than actual book learning. You know what I mean? Like me. And then I'm starting to get philosophical here, but you got to talk to people. You just can't just hide. You have to. Everybody knows something out there that you don't know, and you should just learn. Oh my God, there's guys feeling their freaking nips on there and stuff, trying to find a great fitting T-shirt. That's pretty interesting there. No T-shirt fits me ever. Look, it's like, look at this. This is what I got. See, this is what I like. I like something that breathes. I got a huge gut, and I don't want something tight to my skin. I mean, if I had a body like Schwarzenegger or Stallone, that's all I can think of because the time I grew up. Or maybe even a body like what's his name, Robert Downey Jr. And you could fucking put an Iron Man suit on or something. I don't know. Why the hell did I buy that Deadpool mask? That did nothing but suffocate me when I weed whacked that day. As funny as it was. Banana nips, that'd be funny. And the way my mind works, it like how I do the jokes and stuff. I can sometimes, you know what's great? When you're texting stuff and chat and stuff, I'll tell you a secret right here. I don't want to tell you the secret how I think of jokes, and I'm going to as well. I know other people do it. I even heard other comedians say this before. I'm not the first one to think of it. I might be. I don't know. I could be wrong. But, the spell check on your phone when you're texting, other words will come up, and you think that would sound better in the joke, and you can, like, write jokes with your phone and texting. You know what I mean? Like different kinds of words that you don't really know, and even texting and shit, spell checking out boost your vocabulary. Yeah, I have a ton of manga books. Then I found out you can read manga free on Kiss Manga, and you don't need a comic book reader like you did years ago. I used to, I know a lot about torrents and stuff. I don't do that shit anymore because I just don't feel the need to get bootleg movies and stuff. And most of those torrent sites aren't even safe anymore, like they were years ago. Um, the only safe place really is like Hulu and Netflix, or you can get a movie off Time Warner, which is even safer. But it's not like the old days. You can burn stuff on DVDs. You can take a Blu-ray disc, or not even a Blu-ray disc, a regular DVD, and play, burn maybe 2 to 3 Blu-ray movies onto a regular DVD, because DVDs and Blu-ray are no different. All the Blu-ray disc is a little better quality, but longer, like more drawn out. You know, like the 8-hour tapes were. The Blu-rays has more to it. I think with the extras and stuff. I could be wrong on this, so don't quote me on this. But then they had like HD DVDs. Remember those? That was like HD and then regular DVD. It was the HD and Blu-ray. Then I think Blu-ray beat out HD. Yeah, you love your spark plug. Is that the one you got from Terrell? That necklace? I remember that. Terrell's a good guy. He thought he'd do the characters and stuff too. I thought about doing that shit too. Jason Myers, what a debacle that was. And then the Deadpool thing. And then when I was a little wackadoo, Jason Myers used to be the masked comedian. Anti-heaven, that was fun. When I was having problems, I used to stay up all night, maybe 4 nights in a row, just watch hentai. And forget, I shouldn't even tell you guys that. It became a problem. Like the next day, I'd be going to the Y and stuff, and I'd be seeing this imagery and shit in my head when I'm just trying to calm down and swim. And you know what I mean? Too much is too much. That's why I don't really like porn anymore, because I don't love the people in the porn. I don't know who they are. And you know what I mean? You get to the point where you don't want to rub one out with someone you don't love or someone that you care about. And maybe that's why it's easier with cartoons because they're not real people. I don't know. It's why people do that. I don't know what the deal was with tentacle monsters. That doesn't do anything for me. Whoever thought of that idea, it was a good idea at the time, though, I must say. I should have rolled adults on this. I'm sorry. I'm going to change it. I just don't want some kid on here, like, seeing this sadly. See how I can change this. I don't know. Kids grow up too damn fast. You can't even have a childhood anymore, sadly. I don't know. The Y is like my safe spot. I don't even really feel comfortable swimming anymore half the time anymore because people in their bathing suits and stuff. I just kind of like rush out of there and go on the treadmill and stuff lately, or they got like a track above the gym. I just want to be comfortable when I'm swimming. And frickin' Sally Big Boobs comes down in the pool with her big ass and boobs bouncing up and down. And one time I'm like in the pool, and one of the women's was sitting on the bleacher, her freaking boob fell out. I'm not kidding. And I'm like looking, and she doesn't even notice. I don't know. I'm like, oh god. And she had her. I don't even know. It really did happen. I swear. I think she was out of it from overworked or something. She wasn't pretty, but she wasn't bad looking. I even told my friend, one of the older lifeguards that was almost 50, she thought it was hilarious. She said she saw, when she worked in another park, she saw a black woman. It happened to the same thing. And what the hell? You got to wear clothes and bathing suits that fit you. You're not frickin' Janet Jackson. You're not Justin Timberdick with the Timberdick and the boob pops out. Oh, good. Now there's a ringing noise on the TV. That'll be good for my ears and the dogs, you fucker. Listen to that shit. Who wants to fucking hear that? What's wrong with my damn TV? Son of a bitch. I think Archer lost his hearing. Of course, I can't change the channel. I'm probably going to get copyrights for Archer. I hope not. I'll get copyrights to the ringing noise. Yeah, Timberdick in a box. Why do you think I said that? That was funny. Alright, I lost a viewer to that, what I said there. I'm sorry. But I love the Y. I love getting on the treadmill. I get a lot of looks when I'm on the treadmill because I'm bald as fuck. I'm fat. And people don't even know how the hell I'm walking uphill so fast and in a slant with the way I am. And I just do it. I have to. I mean, if I don't exercise, I'm probably going to die. Yeah, you know the sound when you get gunshot and blown up when you're hearing or something, they're doing that. Fucking Archer, man. You have to know what Archer is. It's series. You probably heard of it. I think it's even on Netflix. Yeah, freaking ringing noise. He lost his hearing, and the woman's talking to him in the cartoon. He's breastfeeding the baby he had with her. Weird. Yeah, my watch is telling me you should fuck off the bed. Or frig off the bed, I should say. Alright, let's see here. See how when people come in that usually see me, my personality changes. Did that have a potty mouth? Let's just edit this video. I should be doing adult verification on my videos. I honestly should, but I don't want to do that because I'm worried people won't be able to find me. The lawnmower videos are really for everybody. I don't do any dirty jokes or anything on them. Sometimes I do. And I know mowers and blowers does too. We was talking about like penetration in a carburetor, comparing it to penetration with somebody else, and I didn't I didn't want to watch mowers and blowers at first. It irked me the wrong way how he would have like use women for images and his like in his photos and use that for clickbait. And then I'm like watching the guy and I see how his personality is, and he's really a good guy with the exception of what he's doing there. And everybody, he's probably into music and shit. And he saw how they use clickbait on music in those YouTube videos. It's like, hey, maybe why not combine it with mowers, see how it works. Alright, now that we've done that, see if we can get the video back with my constipation comments. Oh, he's feeding a deer a banana like a hotel that got blown up. Nice. Alright, it's not showing the video for some reason. I still get the comments. But I think we still have a video here. So there. Hey, the stamp guy, how's it going? You haven't been in here for a while. Yeah. God. It's been a while, I forget. So many people come in and out here. You had that stamper, one of those stamper things, right? Like in a barn or something, wasn't it? I saw your video. Yeah, Nasty Rambler on. That's me. Are you the one that got called the king? I can't even remember. I fixed numerous snappers and they're driving me nuts. Yeah, that shoot, I remember. I really corrupted you. You're still in high school. I'm really sorry. I'm awful. Well, they got freaking naked soapy girls in this Archer show. I didn't even think they would do that. You know, when I was in the nut house, I shouldn't even tell you that. I was watching Archer in there, and I got away with it for a little bit till one of the nurses walked in, really cute. She's like, "Oh my God, what are you watching? You have to shut that off. That'll really mess with people here." He got another one. Oh no. Maybe you can breed them together and make a good one. That's what I did with those two Pushmores. I breeded them. Watch what you say, sir. You don't say anything too terrible. I'm the worst. I'm probably the most foul-mouthed person on YouTube. Not really. Louis Anderson is dressed as a woman in this. If you don't know who Louis Anderson, he was a comedian that was popular in the 90s. And Zach Galifianakis is popular from those hangover movies is in a show called Baskets. And it's next, it looks like. Maybe not. I'm going to try water skiing. That would make for a good video. Think I could do that? Fat ass water skiing. Maybe I could blast the skin off my ass on a tube or something like I did one year. You have to be crazy. You have to be crazy to freaking survive. You really do. You have to be crazy to survive. I'm not kidding. People that have mental illness either enjoy it or they hate it. You have to enjoy your life. People always tell me, like, if I see mentally ill people in the community, or I talk to my friends that are semi-normal. Oh, how you doing there? I'm like, oh, I'm here, but I'm not. It's kind of like a joke. Like, what does that mean? Is it like a sign thing? Oh, no, I mean, I'm here, but I'm not here up here. And where do you think all these jokes and stuff comes from? It comes from a sickness. And a lot of these comedians are highly intelligent. They say people that are night owls are highly intelligent too. I learned the ASL alphabet. Watch. A, B, C. Fuck, I can't do the D correct. D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. P's like this. If you remember the P, it's like a guy standing up taking a piss. That's even how a deaf person put it when I saw it on YouTube. I don't know, P, Q. Fuck, how you do Q? Forget shit. P, Q's like this, I think. R, S. Wait, this is S. This is T. U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. I forgot how to do Q. It's the only one I messed up. Well, you get the point. Yeah. Wish I could find a deaf cam girl. That'd be fun. I shouldn't even say shit like that's mean. But I know some stuff like this means eats. This is like full or something, or this is hungry. This means sorry. I mean, you have to learn how to communicate with people. All people of all kinds of people. I mean, she's good. I shouldn't even have mentioned her. She has her world and I have mine. She wants to kill me lately. No kidding. Proud you knew about her. That's interesting. Nah. You know the V sign, like the backwards piece people are doing? This actually means go fuck yourself, like in Europe. I googled it. I'm not kidding. It's like you get thrown out of bars for doing this to people, honestly. But in sign language, it means peace out. Everything, all it is just hand gestures and stuff. Um, bitch, bastard, motherfucker. I know a lot of shit. I shouldn't even be teaching you the rest of stuff. And what's great about sign language is if you're like in school or something, you can communicate with each other in class and not be disruptive. Well, kind of. And it beats texting too, because it's more fun and verbal. Not really verbal, but you know what I mean? Years ago, long time ago, once upon a time, trying to find something else to do. What a terrible thing to say, or whatever a way to put it. Kansas. I don't know. I don't know what Trump's gonna do. Why can't he put a fucking wall up at his golf course? You know that wall was supposed to go through part of a golf course too. That he and you know what I watched on the wall is honestly being stolen by Mexican people, and they're using it to build parts of their houses, like rebuild, like after the storms that happened down there in Mexico. I'm not kidding. There's actually stealing parts off the wall. And Trump, he Trump has rubbed me the wrong way. Ever since he talked about grabbing a woman's genitals like as a handshake. I mean, this is like how Trump shake hands. He grabs your balls and shakes hands. Nightmare, man. Orchard bastard. A lot of people like Trump because they see something in Trump that they don't see in themselves. Nancy Pelosi thinks he should be in jail. I don't know what the answer is. I'm not a political scientist. I'm just talking about how I feel. He should be impeached, but we thought Clinton should be impeached for doodling Monica Lewinsky back in the day. That shit was funny. That was when I was growing up. That was so funny. Every time it'd be something new on the news about Clinton, kind of like what Trump's doing now, being stupid with Twitter and stuff. And that's what you millennials are getting there, Sam Guy. You're a millennial, I know that. That's yours something you're gonna tell your kids about Trump, how he went on Twitter and wrote weird things like you do either when you're drunk or high or tired. Yes, Gypsy, but that's sexual assault. That's not good. You can't grope a woman against her will. You notice now when you watch porn, they ask the girl if it's okay to touch you. Do I have your consent? You see that most in the new porno shows. And yes, I do watch it. I don't like most of it. And it creeps me out sometimes how they're like choking the girls and shit. It's just awful. But when I get bored, like, and I notice they ask for consent. Yeah, Pence has a brain. I don't even think he can believe half the shit that Trump is doing. And then Biden has done kind of the same thing that Trump does. But Biden is from Syracuse University. He went to school here, and he's a lot of friends with a lot of lawyers in the Syracuse area. And you think about it, we're animals. We're still animals, like our species, and our hormones are always out of control more than others. Some people can keep it in their pants, some people can't. Usually, men in power can't keep it in their pants. What the hell did Gypsy write? Well, some girls like to be choked. It's called autoerotic asphyxiation. Some people die choking themselves masturbating with belts. There's even a Robin Williams movie about where Robin Williams' son died. He even made jokes about that on Family Guy. To each his own. I don't want to do that to anybody when I diddle somebody. Porn is different than real sex. At least I think it is. I don't know what to feel about Trump either. I like the fact that Obama got what's his name, Osama bin Laden out of power. He threw him in a fucking lake or something. I don't know. I think it's wrong to choke somebody. It borderlines on rape. And there's even a Lady Gaga song where she sings "I Like It Rough." I'm not into rough stuff. I mean, I don't know. I just know what to say to it. I just think you should really be gentle with each other when you're doing stuff. He came to the YMCA in my area, like the next town over. He played basketball with the kids. He was a class act. There was a woman I used to talk to that was borderline Alzheimer's. Sadly, she got Alzheimer's, and she was funny. She used to give me and my mother a little bit of money when she was still driving before she got worse. Probably should have been driving, but still, she was coming to get back and forth where she was going. And she said she didn't even know who Obama was. Like he came up to her, it's like, how's it going? How are you? She didn't even know who he was, and she was laughing because she was a Republican. But you gotta find the humor in everything, and I think Gypsy, try looking at more hentai than actual porn, because cartoons are different than real people, and porn can really damage your mind. It really can. And you think about it, the people in those movies, you don't think that's damaging in their mind too a bit? They don't want to do that shit. They think that when they were kids, they thought they were going to grow up being porn. That's not what they wanted to do. No one wants to do that. There's better soft core stuff. Porn, I don't know. The old days, porn sites had a ton of viruses. You would get so many pop-up windows on your computer, and then they would have pop-up blockers. And now most of these search engines have pop-up window blockers. Yeah. Sometimes you can get free virus protection, but most of the time your internet provider provides free virus protection. Like if your computer viruses run out. Another thing I dabbled in building computers about 10 years ago. Actually, probably 6 to 8. When I started my YouTube channel, that's when I really stopped building computers and doing mowers. Um, Now they gotten so hard. They have like 16 gigabytes of memory in them and shit. I mean, if you get really crafty, you could probably take a laptop hard drive and put it in a desktop and rip a laptop apart and make a micro ATX case and put it in or ITX or whatever the hell it is and put it in a desktop or something. Like if you have laptop parts, you can really do anything. Oh my god, that cartoon girl has a nice ass. I wish I could show you this. You hear what she says? Everybody has a hole to be filled. Some people fill it with drugs. Some people fill it with meals. There's a lot of. I don't know. No, I don't think anyone wants to be choked. I don't think so. There's a lot of strange shit on the TV. There's even a South Park episode where they're making fun of Jacques Cousteau. You probably don't even know who Jacques Cousteau is. It was a show, I think, in the 60s or 70s. I don't even know how I know about it. like under the water with Jacques Cousteau, where you like have marine life. You go down to old submarine like the Beatles had in their freaking music video, and then look at animals and shit. Well, they were like Jacques Cousteau kept looking for the bar that was lowered on South Park. You know what I mean? You can only lower the bar so much. A lot of these shows are just raunchy. We don't really need them, but we need a vice to get through life, and we just need to laugh. She did. Big fat ass. I swear I got black blood in me when I had a blood transfusion because I like big fat asses. That's another thing I shouldn't have told you guys. Secret's out. You know, Gypsy, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Uh, deep sea diving in a. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Like when I meet my new girlfriend, like I meet her at the Y or something or somewhere. I have like a snorkel, go after her in the pool and fuck with her. It'd be hilarious. You know, Gypsy, that's kind of funny there. F in the chat. Nah, no one's gonna F in the chat. I don't know. Everybody has what they like. When I was growing up, I loved Tina Fey so much. I liked brunettes with glasses. Wasn't too much into blondes. And then I won't say much, and I met a blonde friend and really liked her now more than the blondes. But I thought brunettes were great. I had a brunette friend with glasses. I thought she was great. I really wish I pursued her and tried to date her when I was in high school. Because she wound up killing herself because I don't think she thought anybody loved her, which was sad. She had bipolar too. And I think we would have been great together. I could have saved her life. I to this day, I feel bad. I think I fucked up. I remember I worked with her at the school. I gave her a bracelet and stuff. And what was happening to me when I got sick with bipolar when I was as a teenager. That's when it starts. Either you live with it, you cope with it while in your teenage years till you get old, and then you have a major breakdown. But I had my breakdown in my teens, my first one, and then I was taking pills and stuff trying to calm down. It slowed me down to the point I was retarded. I'm not kidding. It was like awful. People thought I was fucking retarded, and then I would say like funny shit, and they just couldn't believe half the shit I would say. But I just was too slow really to know how to pursue a relationship or whatever. And I really adored her back then. I loved her. It's just sad. And the world's fucked up. It really is. Yeah, whale watching. That's the perfect day. If you got the money, you can go on a boat and watch whales. And they do make noise. Uh, Whales are great animals, though. Mermaids. There probably is mermaids. There probably was. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Mermaids are basically manatees. That's what fishermen were seeing, I think. Speaking of fat asses, look at the asses on those manatees, those sea cows. I'm kidding. But, I don't know. I wish they would figure out how to make steroids safe because I would take them trying to get this weight off in a big build. There used to be a website I used to go on years ago, like a message board, would talk about people that use steroids and stuff. They said there was one gym where the bathroom was just completely covered with steroid syringes, like into the ceiling. Like you know how like you throw a pencil into the ceiling in school, it's all steroid syringes. Steroids have estrogen in them. I know that. You get man boobs from them. And you gotta like cycle off of them and stuff. I'm just gonna try to take care of myself as best as I can and keep getting lawnmowers and shit in, keep being funny for you guys, and seeing whatever weird shit that pops into my head, trying to get a laugh. I mean, you gotta survive. And Snap, man, if you're still there, you know any kids that are different, I kind of just reach out to them and try to help them. As you don't know, it could be that kid that comes in, shoots up the school, or there could be the kid that doesn't have the guts to shoot up the school and just wants to be gone, kills himself. There's no reason why anybody shouldn't be friends. I don't know. Different people click with different people, I guess. I don't know. What the hell sparked this conversation? Gypsy talking about porn. I'm talking about my poor girlfriend that I really wanted years ago, killed herself. What a rotten fucking world we live in, I tell you. And you gotta listen to adults when you get, because they went through the same shit you're going through at your age that you are now, that they were, or whatever. You know what I mean, vice versa. That's what I really wish. I really wish I'd listened to more teachers and adults and they tried to tell them something like, if you don't quit your shit, your future's gonna be fucked. Yeah. You have to set goals. You have to make a plan. If there's no goals or plan, shit's gonna go down. It's like Donald Trump's penis after he became president, because is her name Ivanka or Ivanka? She don't want to sleep with him anymore because he's so mean. I think I'm gonna go at 12:30 or 1. I don't know. I just figure I'd talk to you guys. I've been having like panic attacks and shit lately, and it never had panic attacks. Different. I never had the breathing problem, but after I bought that string trimmer, I was like, why the fuck did I get this? And then there's 3 push mowers out in the yard, a snow blower, and that snapper that I can't get in the garage because there's too much shit. 3 push mowers and the belong to the neighbor. I have to get a string trimmer. I never worked any other shit besides mine. And Ray sees how I'm doing now and wants me to work on his stuff for near free. Um, I just hope those Harbor Freight taps work so we can tap out some bolts. His muffler needs to be tapped too and drilled out. I have to take easy outs. I don't want to fuck are my easy outs. I believe they're in the car. I have to find them. Hope I still got them. Damn, I haven't seen my easy outs in a while. I remember loading the Ray for something and he returned them. They're in the car the longest time. I don't know what the hell happened to him. He kind of is. He can't help it though. He grew up like that. People grow up different. Everybody does. Lately, I've been learning some things from him, like carpentry and stuff. One thing I will say about Ray, he kind of is like that, but he loves to teach you stuff. He loves to talk. He loves to tell stories. Yeah, that's kind of changing now. He really can't help much, anyways. The dude's in his 60s. He's in tremendous pain. He has trouble walking. After we weed whacked the part, he couldn't do as much as I was doing weed eating, and hence why I bought the string trimmer. And I tried to get it as cheap as I could. I paid 64. I tried to get it for 40. The guy basically that sold it to me was the alpha male type. He looked like he played football. I mean, he was almost maybe about 6'5", 6'7". And when he got out of the truck, I'm like, oh shit, is this dude gonna rob me or kidnap me? And then he was one of those guys that is used to selling shit. Can talk the bet to get the much money on it, anything for anything. And judging by looking at what he sold me, it's from the 90s. He may have got it free at an auction. And it's probably one of his projects he didn't want to work on. He's like, fuck it, I'll just sell it to someone else that could work on it. And he was scary dude. I don't know if that's what sparked the panic attack, or maybe I couldn't fix it. I don't know. What is this? Smash Mouth parody, yeah. Siri's really dirty. That's why I started making these things for adults. I some of she says the funniest stuff. Some of it's just like why, but sex jokes are funny though. Just not like excessively or all the time. There's other stuff to joke about. I mean, I really went really bad. I was in a bad time when I made the Sushi Boy and Hebe comic strips, and yeah, sing all right. I wish I didn't buy so much junk. It's filling up the garage. It's everywhere. It's in my hair. It's up my ass. I don't know what to sing about. I don't know. Lately, I've been listening to a lot of dance music like Halsey, and my age is different. I'm listening to the different music that probably kids, millennials listen to. Like I listened to Sia, I listened to Gaga for a while, and she changed. I'm like listen to Halsey, listen to Nicki Minaj. I mainly listen to like club or dance music now. I grew up listening to metal like Metallica, Motley Crue, AC/DC. Um, and then I saw Lady Gaga do "Moth to a Flame" with Metallica. That was fucking awesome. You can find that on YouTube. And the music industry can help and hurt you basically. And a lot of the metal songs are about really dark stuff. And a lot of the female songs or the club songs like Miley Cyrus is about like love and stuff or fucking or something. There's even a song like Ladywood or something. I forget who sings that. Like you give me Ladywood or something. I listen to that and that's even possible. I never even heard such a thing of women getting like a bone or a Ladywood or something. It's just a play on words. I first person I heard to say that was Tina Fey in a movie, I guess, or somebody. Some female comedian. Guess they're gonna play Archer out all night. Think about it is when you have sex with somebody, you're trusting them with your body, and they're trusting you with your body. You really have to be careful, and just don't trust one night stands because you don't know who the person is, you know who they've been, you don't know what they are as a person. Before you really have sex, you have to know what they're like as a person. It just doesn't make sense. I'm fucking losing myself playing with my feet. But the itch. But you know what I mean? You just can't get a perception of a person by meeting them in a bar one night. It just doesn't make sense. The world don't make sense. Oh god, I'm in a lot of pain. I was having a lot of pain fucking with the mower today. I had to sit right on the ground in the garage in the mud, and there's snails and dirt and grease and shit falling off of it. You have to care about somebody to have sex. It's not. It's more. It's more fucking than sex if you don't care about them. You know what I mean? I just don't. I just can't do that with no one I don't care about. That happens. People do get in car accidents. I'm not kidding. Some countries, I haven't seen memes about it, like construction zones and stuff. It says, um, for the women, please keep your hand off your boyfriend while you're driving a construction zone because there's too many accidents. And yes, this is the one from the Saturday Live. I don't mind drinking it warm. I know I should have put it in the fridge. What can you do? I really crashed that night. Didn't even realize it was still in my room till now. Yeah, I don't think those cam girls really want to do that unless they're like hypersexual or something. Like have really like a high sex drive or something. It takes a different kind of person to be a porn star. Um, they had something a while ago about porn stars. A lot of them have families and stuff too, like your kids. You think about it, you know how hard it is for a kid when they find out their parents are wearing a porn or something. They really bully that kid. It's terrible. I wish I could. I love a pizza. The world's changing. I really hope it changes for the better. I really do. I just hope something really great happens or something. Like we figure out time travel or something. Time travel is already possible. I'm not trying to be crazy or anything, but it is. Look up the Philadelphia experiment where Tesla, um, what's his name, Nicholas Tesla, they're doing shit with radio waves or something, and they made a boat like jump into the future and to another place in another state or something. And people got, and I forget how it went. There's even a movie that took place in the 80s and stuff. You can find out about the Philadelphia experiment. And even Stranger Things is based on the government, like with psychics and stuff. Josh, Exploring with Josh, went to the place where Stranger Things is based on YouTube. Like that building where they did the tests on people. And there is stuff going on we should not even think about because it'll make us crazy. To the point we can't even function. Um, yeah, the Philadelphia experiment, basically, whatever they did, the boat disappeared and came back, and people were like half dead, and they were like merged in with the boat, like the carrier. You can look it up; it's interesting. Um, honestly, but the way my understanding reality, the way time works, I'm no scientist or anything, but like I said, based on the decisions you make on your life is going to be your reality. Like, say, you think everything's going to be shit, it's going to be shit. You think your life's not going to work, you're going to be depressed, it's not going to work, you're going to be depressed. I'm my own therapist, how nice. Straight or backwards. And it makes sense, Stranger Things. There could be like an upside down world where there's like monsters and creatures and stuff. And like Stephen Hawking was theorizing before his death, like there could have been other big bangs that created other Earths or other universes or something. I just love science and stuff. I'm fascinated by it. Always been fascinated by the multiverse theory, Einstein, Penensky Bridge, basically, string theory, stuff like that. Another crazy thing, and not a lot of people thought this too. I talked to other people about it. Um, like your other selves in these realities, it might be possible to merge from those selves and those realities into yourself and make yourself smarter, but who knows? Yes, go play games. Go play games. Go forget all the crazy shit I said and go escape and play a game. I don't know. I have no idea. If time travel is possible, only the government's allowed to do it. It has to be something that's controlled. there's shit on YouTube where there's time travelers. They're saying people are time travelers from 40, 50 years in the future and saying it'll be available to the public or something. Who knows? Seth MacFarlane might even have access to the time travel machine, as he's doing a lot of shit about on Family Guy, and he knows a lot of shit. And you know how like they say The Simpsons predicting stuff, like about what's going on. It's probably just a weird coincidence. I don't know. Who knows what's really going on? Like I said, it's just best not to think about it and focus on what's in front of you. Like my room's got manga books. I got freaking stuff, TV, curtains. Most of the people I talked to that were veteran mentally ill when I was in one of those places said you gotta fly on my computer. It's annoying me. But you gotta focus on what's real around you. Oh, I know there's a lot of shit in my garage I gotta fix. Either try to sell or just scrap it. I don't know. Yeah, the Mandela effect. I made poor Gypsy crazy with that too when I was talking about it. The Mandela effect talks about basically false memories and people remember certain things that happened in history different than we do. Basically, I thought Nelson Mandela died in prison too. And then I watched the Morgan Freeman movie where he played Nelson Mandela, and I was crying. I thought, oh my God, I want to see Morgan Freeman die in prison. I love him as an actor. He didn't die. He came out. He was fine, and that kind of made me think, oh my God, what's going on? And mostly a lot of people remember Nelson Mandela dying in the 80s and people rioting. And for some reason, he's alive and fine, but he recently died. People sometimes think we're in a simulation reality. They thought that shit in the 70s too. There was I can't think of his name. There was a sci-fi writer that thought that too, and he was talking about it in a government thing. All I know, I mean, I'm real. I can feel this. I mean, some of my parts of my body get numb because of nerve damage, but I know I'm real. What's around me is real. What I see is real. I know, like, if you get on an airplane, there's other places you can see in the world, mostly with water. Nothing's an illusion, though. I don't think we're in a simulation reality. It's we could be some kind of bigger species out there in space as playthings. I don't know. We could be in a box, like somebody's toy box in some alien's room. And this was even in an old science fiction show in the 80s. Like the Earth was like in a shoebox in some alien's room, and the air holes were the stars, which is kind of crazy. I know so much weird shit. I just don't want to make you guys crazy. It's best to focus on the lawnmowers and cell phones and television remotes. And this fucking guy that's certified working on a truck. I can change a tire when I get a blowout at the Walmart. I thought of a terrible joke. I don't want to say. Pop the tires in the car with a fat chick getting a blowout in the car. That's a terrible joke, but you get the point. You just gotta live life to the fullest, like every day is the last. Because then 20, 30 years pass, you're like, oh my God, what did I do? What could have I done? Yeah, we do. Our fingernails still grow after we're dead, too, and our hair. Our brains are what we see is what we perceive as reality. There's even been talk about like subliminal messages like in TV and advertising and stuff. They've done that stuff for years. They even talked about it on that Pawn Star show, and Rick's like, that shit don't work. That never worked on me. Why am I eating Doritos and Pepsi right now? And I think we're gonna be fine. I think we just have to look at Donald Trump as like a cartoon character, like, or a TV show or something. Like, what weird shit is he gonna do next? Is it gonna be bad? Is it gonna be funny? The thing about it is, Freemasonry and stuff. Donald Trump's probably in the Illuminati. A lot of these people probably are. I could be. Who knows? Because I'm really smart. I don't want to speculate. But they're trying to control the world, like the world's money and everything, like the banks and stuff. And they're trying to make the world the way it should be. Like, I don't know if we'll ever be at peace or what the story is. There's so much conspiracy shit on the internet. Oh, God. My knee is killing me. That's what I know. I'm in pain. Do I want to take a Tylenol or go to bed? Probably go to bed. There's a lot of dating advice videos on YouTube, Gypsy. I suggest you watch them. I suggest you watch the ones from women more than the men, because the women seem to tell you more than the men, because the guys are huge pervs, but the women really tell you what you should know about women more than men. You think about it, you don't really want to listen to a guy that just wants to ram some girl just for the hell of it. There's bad videos about dating advice too, just trying to get as many girls as you can in bed. Base Zeus is a good one too, but even he had some bad advice too that I noticed. There's one woman I do watch about dating advice. I forget what she is. There's so much stuff to YouTube that you can learn. It took me 9 years to master lawnmowers, and there's so much I can learn. Shit, I was gonna shut this thing off at 11:30. I'm still here. I don't know. I don't think there'll be any more lives this week till Saturday. I may do one live once a week to see how I do. Some people say you should make videos every day. Speaking of choking, some woman's getting mad because she flushed her drugs down the toilet. The old lady is choking the other old lady, and now the fat chick is looking at him over the bathroom stall. Man, Archer's weird. I know, it's just cartoons. It's funny. All it is Archer. I don't know. I saw something on Facebook where Illuminati people are trying to reach out to people looking to join in the anime groups. I'm not kidding. And I looked at their Facebook, the people that their Facebooks, and it just kind of irked me the wrong way. I don't know. I love to be in the Illuminati though. I probably could teach them a lot of shit. And the way I think and stuff. Um, like I said, when I was in the one hospital, there was people with upside down rainbow triangles. I saw rainbow triangles on the TV talking about a collision with gay lesbian people, upside down rainbow triangle and stuff. There's parts of the world we don't even know, we can't even think of. And I'm gonna try and learn as much as I can about things and talk to you guys. And I remember talking to the woman about that had the tattoo, and she basically said what I was thinking, like she knew what I was thinking. I never told her this, which is kind of weird. The upside down triangle, the Illuminati, that's more towards women. This is more towards women because it's like a vagina. This is more for men. The upside down triangle is more for me because I kind of favor women more. I shouldn't tell you too much. Think about it, I grew up with a mother. I can't fast talk anymore. That was a problem with my bipolar. And I can think of shit like that. They say that when you're manic and stuff, you're not smart, but your mind is like this really fast. But you can't handle that. You get sick. It gets worse. It's not possible to handle all that information. You shouldn't. And you have to sleep. So now that the roof is done in the house, I get to go to sleep till probably about 10 in the morning. I'll get enough sleep, hopefully. I'm going to watch Mowers and Blowers after I shut this off. He's a really good guy. He knows his shit. He learned his stuff on YouTube, too. He started off with a truck, and then he got a van with a come-along. That's a funny word. You know what a come-along is. You even Sam guy knows it. A gypsy probably doesn't know what that is. It's like there's either a wind one, like you would use like to pull a boat out of the water or anything, or like on the rafters. And he's got like a remote. He just pulls the thing up into his van. And he used to do restaurant stuff too. I might do more of those videos of the animals and stuff in the future commercials. So let's see, I have to see what I can do. As you can tell, my mind's like an overdrive. You think about it, hyperactive children are very brilliant because they're really speeding up. They can't sit still. ADHD stuff too. There's stuff that teachers won't tell you. You basically have to figure out for yourself. Yeah, I'm pretty dead too. I'll talk to you a few minutes more, Gypsy. I'm gonna wrap things up. One thing I will say is you have to sleep so your body can regenerate information, your cells, and heal your pain, whatever pain you're in from whatever work you did during the day. Your body needs to regenerate its strength. You know, when Einstein died, they took parts of his brain to dissect it and stuff to see what was there to make him smarter than other people. Now they really don't need to do that. There's all kinds of IQ tests and computers and stuff. Wait a minute, you still got school, don't you, Sam? Guide to June. You better go to bed. Maybe take a nap in study hall. That's what I used to do. I didn't have any homework to catch up on. My dinner is coming up, which it shouldn't. Ate hamburgers around 7. Yeah, I better wrap things up. I'm gonna hit the piss room and I'm gonna wrap things up. Sorry for being really crazy, guys. I'm just talking about philosophy and stuff in life. Um, Maybe I connected with them other selves and other realities that are smarter than me. I don't know. Who knows? But all I know is I need to go to bed probably now, which I'm not. It's a bad kind of thing, not taking care of yourself, getting no sleep. Well, it's not like I'll be getting up 6:30 in the morning. I'll be getting up at probably 10 or 9. What you really want to do is get out first piss. Oh, you're on summer break. Yeah. You know what's better to get you going in the morning better than coffee? You drink like a bunch of cups of water that'll help to get your system going more than coffee, from what I learned. I can't live without my coffee. Try to enjoy your summer. Go to lakes, get out, swim, get out with friends, go to movies. Maybe get some projects, get your friends going on them. Maybe you can find other people into the lawnmowers. Maybe start a club at school, like a small engine club or something. We really need more of that. I'll let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed this video as crazy as it was. This is the real me. This is how I am. This is not an act or a show. And I'm gonna let you guys go. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace, guys. I'll see you guys. Bye. Take care. Bye. Have a good night. I can't wait to go to sleep. Dream, dream, dream. Dream on. Take care, guys. Bye.